Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 193 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. We're doing one thing every day this year to get what we want. And in order to help us get what we want, we're breaking it down into the different areas and aspects of our life. And we're focusing on each one of those areas for a month at a time. And then in January, we looked at all the different types of goal frameworks and we created our own process, a 7-step process for getting our goals in each different area and aspect of our life. This month we're focusing on the area of relationships. And today's topic is emotional support and intimacy in relationships and in achieving your relationship goals. So let's talk about that a little bit. What are some of the powers of support? How does support and feeling supported help us in our relationships? For one, it creates a safe and trusting environment. And when we feel safe, when we feel trusted, when we feel heard, we are more open to being ourselves and sharing, thus cementing and making our relationship stronger. It provides unconditional love, and now I could go into and talk about unconditional love for probably an entire day, because I believe some love is unconditional, but there are situations and there are relationships where love is conditional, and that's just my opinion, of course, but I believe that I unconditionally love my children. No matter what, I love my children and my grandchildren. Absolutely, no matter what. And do they make mistakes? Do I make mistakes? Yes. We also need to unconditionally love ourselves. No matter what, we are human. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to do good things and bad things and questionable things. And it's up to us to learn from those things and love ourselves anyway and forgive ourselves for those things. Again, another whole day topic probably. And then finally, offering encouragement and validation. When we feel encouraged to be ourselves, validated, the more ourself we are in our relationships, the more who we really are, the more open, usually the better our relationships, assuming, of course, the other party has the ability to provide the same type of relationship. So as far as intimacy goes, I'm just going to talk, there's 3 types of intimacy, right? There's emotional intimacy, where we feel safe and validated and heard in an emotional way. People understand our emotions. They don't judge them. They don't try to make us change. They let us feel and experience our emotions so we can work through our own challenges and setbacks and things that come up in our life. There's physical intimacy, and probably don't need to talk about that again. That's up to you what that looks like and how it feels to you. Again, emotional, physical, and intellectual. There's intellectual intimacy. Are you able to share your thoughts and your ideas with the person that you're in the relationship with? So how do we cultivate emotional support and intimacy in our relationships? I'm going to share 5 ways that we can do that. Number 1, prioritizing communication. Again, the more open, the better we are to communicate our thoughts, our feelings, and our beliefs, the more it cements our relationship. The closer we are, the more we understand other people when we communicate in a way that they understand. Secondly, it allows us the opportunity to practice empathy. By practicing empathy in our relationships, we are showing and cultivating emotional support and intimacy. When we nurture and spend quality time with other people, and with ourselves, by the way, we are nurturing that relationship. We are providing emotional support to ourselves and others, as well as personal intimacy, right? We need to intellectually, emotionally, and physically support ourselves. It allows us to show, and when we show appreciation, when we're grateful for the relationship, when we're grateful for the things that go well in our relationship, that nurtures our relationship and cultivates emotional support and intimacy. When we, I can't read my writing, keep our relationship or romance alive. If it's your significant other, we want to find ways to nurture and keep that use emotional support and intimacy to keep that relationship going and alive and interesting. As long as we're curious about other people and about one another, we can keep that relationship alive and going. So that's just 5 quick ways that we can cultivate emotional support, meaning add more emotional support to our relationships, thus enhancing and strengthening them, and intimacy as well. So what's our action item today? Just think about and ask yourselves, how will I show emotional support in my relationships going forward or today? How can I show emotional support to my granddaughters? How can I show emotional support to my kids? How can I show emotional support to my significant other? How can I show emotional support to my team at work? How can I show emotional support to the people I interact with in different communities and things that I'm interested in? So what's a way you can do that? And please share it in the comments below so that we can get ideas as well. So that's it today. If you have any questions, hit me up, ask me up. Probably not the most equipped to talk about this particular area of life because it's one that I'm always continually improving and working on, just like so many others. Have a great day. Ask if you need help. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.